Hey, everybody. I need to talk to you guys about something today. And it's going to be kind of frustrating for some sellers out there to really understand and comprehend. But here we go. The market dictates the price your home's going to sell at. You don't dictate it. Your feelings don't dictate it. Your agent doesn't dictate it. The list price may not even dictate it. The market is going to dictate where that sale price finally lands. Now, with all that being said, here's a real life walkthrough of a recent listing that I had. Now, before I met with the seller, I analyzed the neighborhood, analyzed the city. I went through all of the comps for his house. I looked at active listings, pending listings, and sold listings to kind of give him an idea on where I thought we could list the home for. Now, when I talked with the seller, he decided that he wanted to actually list under what the market was telling us. All that information that the market gave us, he wanted to go under for one reason. He wanted to sell this house quickly. So here are some of the comps in that area. Now, everything looked great on paper. The strategy was incredibly clear. We're going to list below market price, create urgency, and let the market do what the market does when there is a sense of urgency. Bring us the buyers, which then will result in that offer. However, sometimes something happens that people just don't expect. So even though we listed below the market, guess what? The market did not work with us at all. And you want to know why? Because things are completely different now. Some people out there still think, I talk to them all the time, that we're living in 2020 and 2021, and that you as a seller are going to get above ask price and you're going to get that offer within hours of listing your home. And guess what, guys? That's just not true. In today's market, buyers are more hesitant than ever. Interest rates are high. Buyers are not rushing into homes just purely on emotion nowadays. They're actually sitting down. They're running numbers. They are making sure that this is something that they are going to be able to afford. And guess what? That means homes are sitting on the market longer. You're not getting the sale price that you thought you were going to get for your house. And there's not much you can do about it because, like I said in the beginning, the market dictates the price. So in our case, instead of multiple offers in one weekend like you got back in 2020 and 2021, we had slow traffic. The house just wasn't a hit for some reason. The market had completely shifted within a month, guys. We had comps that were fantastic. We listed under those comps. We thought we were going to hit a home run with this. But you know what? Like I've said before, the market's going to dictate the price. The market shifted on us. We sat on the market for a lot longer than we thought. We sold for less than what we thought we were going to get. And it didn't have anything to do with the marketing strategy. It wasn't overpriced. It was just the simple thing that the market shifted and the market dictated what that end sale price was going to be. So the biggest thing that I want you, the seller, to understand in this video is the simple fact that we are no longer in 2020 or 2021. Things are completely different. Your house is no longer going to sell within hours of putting it on the market. People probably aren't going to be offering you tens of $1,000s over list price. They're probably not going to be waiving those inspections. And guess what? If it doesn't appraise, they probably aren't coming up with, 10,000 extra dollars to meet you at what you thought your house was going to sell for. Guys, I've talked to so many people that still think for some reason their house is going to do all of which I just said it's not going to anymore. And if you continue to think like that, it's going to be incredibly frustrating for you when your house doesn't sell as fast as you want it to or for over list price like you want it to. And hey, you know what? It might not be the agent's fault. So, like I've said before, here's an important thing. The market is going to decide that final sale price. However, here are some things that your real estate agent should be doing to help you get that list price as the final sale price, or even get you above list price. I'm not saying that every time you go to sell your house, the market's going to just kick you at the knees, take you out. Sometimes you could get what you wanted for it and maybe even some more. And this is where hiring a great agent will come into play. So here are some things that an agent should be doing on your behalf to get you what you need. So number one is your agent should not be chasing the market with a list price. They also shouldn't be over-promising on what you can sell your house for, and they should be using real data to back up what they're telling you and how they're guiding you on where to list your home. Now, number 2 is strong marketing exposure. Your agent should be getting professional photos done. I swear, if you're hiring an agent that is taking photos with their cell phone and then not even trying to attempt to edit those photos and just throwing them up on the MLS, everybody knows. And that is not strong marketing on that agent's behalf. They should also be taking videos of your house and posting to social media, because in today's world, social media is king. We all spend way too much time on it. We are always on there seeing videos, watching walkthroughs of homes, everything like that. So they need to be posting on social media. And one of the things that I think gets overlooked a lot, especially if you're a seller, because you're not going to think of it, is your agent needs to know every little thing about your house. Because when we fill out everything on the MLS, there are thousands of checkboxes for us to check. And the more checkboxes that we can check because your house has that, the better chance that someone that's looking on Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever it is going to see your house. So that just gives you more exposure, which will bring the buyers quicker and hopefully get you what you need on the sale price. Number 3 is constant communication. I always tell my clients, I'm going to over communicate, and I'm going to continue to over communicate until you tell me to shut the hell up. Because as long as you guys understand what's going on with your house day in and day out, you understand, get a weekly progress report on the showings that we had, the amount of views you're getting online. As long as you understand where we're at, there's never going to be a difficult conversation on why the house isn't selling. Number 4 on that list is going to be honest communication. Your agent should never be sugarcoating anything when it comes to the sale of your home. Your agent should be truthful from the start, even when it's uncomfortable. Then number 5 on that list is great follow-up. Every showing, every conversation, every lead should be followed up with, because a great agent is going to find some kind of angle to bring buyers back to your house and to get your house sold. So if your house isn't selling as fast as you'd hoped, don't automatically assume that there's something wrong with it, or that there's something wrong with you, or something wrong with your agent. Control what you can control. Make sure your agent is out there fighting for you, doing the best they can to bring you that deal every single day. Now, if you guys have any questions on what the market's actually like in our area, feel free, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to walk you guys through it. Thanks for watching.